another battle from the Santa Smackdown tournament. Today we're facing Itzia. Only played him once. I believe he beat me in the EBT tournament in the semifinals. So today we're going to try to get revenge for that one. So his team is Kiram Black, Infernape, Mega Gardevoir, Gliscor, Milotic, Decidueye, Registeel, and Alolan Muck. So he has a very solid team. Kiram Black, Infernape, and Mega Gardevoir are very big threats. And Gliscor can be very annoying to try to kill. So for the team we prepared for him, so we have our Snorlax with Iapapa Berry Recycle, with Heavy Slam for Mega Gardevoir, Earthquake for the Infernape, and Ice Punch for the Gliscor, with max defense. Next one, we have an Assault Vest and Empoleon. This is my Mega Gardevoir check. So Hyper Voice and Psychic don't do a whole lot. Focus Blast isn't. I don't think it was a 2-hit KO. And Thunder, actually no, it was with my investment. But he has to hit 2 Focus Blasts, and that's not gonna happen. So then next one, we have an Expert Belt Thundy T. So with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, and Focus Blast, we do outspeed everything except the Infernape. And with Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt's there for Milotic, does a lot to Infernape, does a decent amount to Mega Guard. Focus Blast is there for Kiram. And then, yeah, that's pretty standard Thunderous, Speed Creepy Mega Gardevoir. We have to be 330, not 3. Thundy can't go to 329, so we're at 330. Next one, we have Mega Charizard X. Just standard Dragon Dance, Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw with Roost. This can sweep late game if I kill the Milotic. We are speed creeping Kiram Black. I didn't want to speed creep Mega Guard because I'm not going to stay in and risk the tie anyways. So there's really no point in speed creeping that because Charizard is way too important to my team to risk that. Max attack, and then rest in the HP, 4 and 4 here, just to maximize my EVs. We got Clefable, T-Wave, Ice Beam, Moonblast, Soft Boiled. So as you can see, I have the Ice Beam just for the Gliscor, because Gliscor can be very annoying, and you want as many Mons as possible to be able to kill it. And as you can see, all 5 of my Mons so far have a move to kill it, as these 3 all have super effective, and then Charizard can just set up, kill it. Moonblast for cover, or just for general power. T-Wave's there to slow down. Like if we could slow down the Infernape, it kind of renders it useless. Same with the Mega Guard and the Kiram to an extent. And then Soft Boil for recovery. And then we have a Choice Scarf Nidoqueen. So I know it loses lots of its power with not being able to have Life Orb, but with Sheer Force and these 4 coverage moves, it still does work to his team. So I believe I have super effective coverage for everything except the Kiram Black. And I'm thinking Choice Scarf might catch him off guard for a few Mons. So he might, like if my Nidoqueen takes a hit, he might keep his Infernape in or his Mega Guard in. I can kill them there. With this speed, so I'm creeping an Infernape that is creeping my Thundy T. So his Infernape should not be fast, should only be 1 point faster than my Thundurus T. So this Nidoqueen is 1 point faster than that Infernape, if that makes sense. And then max special attack, and then everything else into HP. And let's get into the battle. So as you can see, he brought the 3 biggest threats. So the Kiram, the Infernape, and the Gardevoir. Luckily for me, he didn't bring the Gliscor, so that's kind of a relief. He did bring the Muck. The Registeel can be an issue. I'm guessing he's just going to try to stack me, because I do have a Charizard and a Thundurus. Yeah, the Milotic is going to be hard to take down with my Charizard, but let's just jump into the battle. So he's going to lead Kiram Black, as I lead Thundy. So I believe, yeah, we just switch out an Empoleon fearing the Scarf Ice Beam. So he switches right out into Gardevoir here, expecting us to maybe go for a Focus Blast. So we're going to go for the Flash Cannon on Gardevoir. He switches into Kyurem, I think expecting a Stealth Rock or a Scald. So we get him within Rock's range, which is nice, but he goes for the Roost. So here he roosts up. He goes out into Registeel. As we go for the Focus Blast, we connect to do nice 60%. So here we're just going to stay in and go for the Volt Switch as we expect him to switch out. Surprisingly, he's not Trace, which would have been kind of annoying. But we can go free switch into Empoleon. Get off the Scald here on Registeel. We get the crit. Crit doesn't matter. Would have killed in 2 hits anyways. So then we kill him in the next turn. So we're up 1 Mon. 6-5 within the first 7 turns. He's going to go into Infernape, and we have to switch out, fearing the close combat. So here I'm expecting him just to go for another close combat, which kind of is a misplay, so I'm going in Nidoqueen. But he actually goes for the Earthquake. Good play by him. But this is where I actually catch him. So I said if my Nidoqueen was worn down, he might stay in and just go for the kill. So I go for the Earth Power and pick up the surprise kill on the Infernape. So now he goes out into my Milotic. And we're just going to go into Empoleon. It's a fairly safe switch in. He doesn't get the burn on the Toxic, but he actually is Flame Orb, which is a very nice defensive set for my Charizard. I've ran Flame Orb, Milotic, and NBA a couple times for things like Weavile, Mega Gallade, stuff like that. So the max defense Flame Orb Milotic is very nice. If you don't know, it boosts competitive, which gives it double the defense when it's statused. So we're going to go out into Thundy here on his Scald, and we're just going to Volt Switch out on the Muck. So as you can see, this is probably an Assault Vest Muck, as that did absolutely nothing. So yeah, as you can see here, his Milotic is obviously his Zard switching. So we're going to go for the Dragon Dance and then the Dragon Claw just to see if we can get some damage off. Because if we get something like a crit, we just win the game. Or if it's a 2-hit KO like it is. Sadly, he's just going to recover on us. But we can just keep going for Dragon Claw. It is a 2-hit KO at this range, so we're forcing him to waste his recover. He actually goes for the Dragon Pulse here, which I'm not really sure why, because it doesn't kill. But here we have to go for the Roost, and he gets the crit. We had to Roost there because we couldn't go for Dragon Claw, because then Gardevoir came in, and then with Flare Blitz we would die. But here we just get a free Volt Switch kill off. If he wants to switch in a Muck, he can, which he does. So we just Volt Switch, and then we can go right into, I believe we go on a Nidoqueen, just go for the Earth Power, and we should pick up a kill. But as you can see, he is Assault Vest, so we don't quite get the kill. And here we're going to go back into Empoleon, as Muck can't do a whole lot to my Empoleon. We're going to go for the Scald. We're going to kill the Milotic with the burn damage. So his Flame Orb actually killed him, because I believe he would have outsped and been able to recover. Here he's going to Fusion Bolt. We're going to let him kill the Empoleon. And then we're going to go right into Snorlax here. This was actually a misplay on my part, because I thought Heavy Slam would do more. But Heavy Slam was actually only base 40 power against Kyurem, which I didn't check before. So we're actually stuck going into Earthquake, which could be very bad if he was sub. Like sub Roost would have been very problematic, knowing I couldn't break it. But with our set, we actually are able to stall him out. Eventually we do win this with our recovery. Recycle Papa Berry is just a very nice set with Snorlax this gen. We're actually going to go into Clefable here, as Clefable will do a little more pressure this Kyurem, make him switch out into Muck and maybe pick up an easier kill. So we're going to T-Wave the Muck. I think we T-Waved in case the Mega Gardevoir decided to come in. Here, probably not my greatest play, as we do get poisoned. Luckily we are Magic Guard, so it doesn't really come into play. So here we're just going to Soft Boiled and wait for the para, pretty much, or if he wants to misplay by going for Knockoff. So basically the point there was to Soft Boiled until he got paralyzed, and then we would kill him at the highest health possible. So here we're just going to go out into Snorlax. Snorlax will just go for the Heavy Slam. Let's make a Gardevoir. He can't do a whole lot to me. Side Shock does 25%. Hyper Voice would do even less, so we're just going to break this up here with Heavy Slam. Here, yeah, he's just going to stock off his Gardevoir. So we're just going to Heavy Slam. And here, I think we could have played this a little better to go for differential. But I don't like playing for differential. I like just making sure we pick up the wins. Because I find if you go for differential, you might just give away the win, and that's the last thing I ever want to do. Yeah, so he's going to Ice Beam, we're going to Thunder Wave him. And then from here, we're just going to Soft Boiled up. He's just going to try to attack with the Ice Beam, do 25. And we're just going to Moonblast from here, do 70%. He's going to Ice Beam, and then we're going to pick up the win with the Moonblast on the next turn. And that's GG to Itzia. Good luck to him in the rest of the tournament, and I will see you guys at the next battle.